So finally I'm back in business. I had some real problems with audio trying to record this new video, but I have fixed it finally. So guys, today I am going to show you another OTK that I did today, and an important lesson for you if you are a newbie on this game. It would be nice for you to know it. I've started by the lesson. I was running my heretic deck against 19 with a 6 samurai. 6 samurai's trick is that once he summons Shien, his main card, he can negate one spell trap per turn. And there is a powerful monster called Great Shogun Shien that once he's on the field I can only activate one spell trap per turn. So if both of them are on the field, I cannot use any trap or spells. But my deck plays with monsters effect, so it's meaningless to block spell and traps against heretics. So this guy is doomed because I'm more or less his counter. He managed to, oh my god, my video just it switches by itself to the other player, I don't know why. He managed to summon Shien on the first round, and the bastard had both Solemn Judgment and Typhoon on his hand. I will do something now that I never usually do, that is summon Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon out of the blue with no reason. So usually I save him as a last resort, but for some reason that even I don't know why, I have summoned it first, just after Death Knight. But that saved my ass, if you wanna know. Here, because he used Solemn Judgment and wasted it so I could summon my other monsters. Plus he lost 4,000 life points. He managed to summon back 2 6 samurais, and another 6 samurai Shien's effect is that if he would be destroyed, he can destroy another face-up 6 samurai instead. So yeah, this guy is almost immortal, unless you can defeat all of his monsters in one turn, if you understand me. But I have, look, I have activated that effect, that by tributing one heretic monster I can destroy one target on the field, one opponent monster target. And I have target Shien, but use its effect and destroyed Kagemusha on his place. But I'm getting another heretic seal of the Sun Dragon Overlord. And here comes my third most powerful monster, Thunder and Dragon. Thunder and Dragon's effect is that by detaching one card from it, I can destroy all other monster cards on the field. He could do nothing to stop me, and he is going to lose more 3,000 life points. So he's kept with 1,000 only. And he got very lucky to draw Elder of the 6 Samurai. Because of that, I had one monster and he had known he could special summon it from his hand, just like Death Knight does. And he will summon Spirit of the 6 Samurai and special summon Zenmaines. Zenmaines' effect is that when he would be destroyed, you can detach one card from this card instead, both on his hand, on his turn or my turn, and can be used twice per turn. But during the end phase of the turn he used its effect, he can destroy one target on the field, any card. And if I have no cards on the field, nor monsters, nor spell traps, and he has only Zenmaines on his field, and I play a card like Dark Hole, he will detach one card from his Zenmaines to not get killed, but during the end phase he would have to destroy one card, and as he's the only card in the field, he would have to destroy himself, so he would detach another card to save his scheme. Can you copy that? So I cannot destroy him right now, because even detach one card, he would detach one too and would not die. And by attacking he would detach the other, and he would destroy my Thunder and Dragon by the end phase. He could also attack me to force the destruction of Thunder and Dragon by detaching one card in the end phase. But he does not have life points enough to do so. So he can't do it, or he'll die. And I have drawn one of my most powerful trap cards, Photon's Stream. When a face-up light dragon-type monster you control is targeted for an attack, it gains attack equal to the attack of the attacking monster until the end phase of the damage step only. It's more or less like Honest, but not until the end phase, if you know what Honest does. And here he got even more lucky than before, but also got doomed. He drawed Kizan. Kizan's effect is that if he has one 6 samurai or more on the field, he can special summon it from his hand. So he will summon Excalibur. Excalibur's effect is that by detaching his 2 monsters, he can double its attack until the end phase. So he gets 4,000 points of attack. But by attacking me, he killed himself. So the lesson I want to tell you is, if you have as few life points as this guy have, do not ever blindly attack your opponent if he has set spell or trap cards. Why? Because if you do, and he has any card like this one, or Mirror Force, or Sakuretsu Armor, or Dimensional Prison, or Evacuation Device, or anything like that, you almost surely will lose the duel on the next turn. Although he had no choice. You even should attack if you have no choice, but you must know what you are doing, because if you don't do, you will lose the duel. Now, for that lesson, here comes my OTK. I did not won it on the first turn, it was not ETK, but I did more than 8,000 points of damage in the first turn. I started only with a Mystical Space Typhoon. Why? Because if I save my monsters on my hand until he summons one of his, I can start my combo with Deathnote, and if I do so, I will be able to do many more summonings. And even if I wanted to, I could not summon any of my monsters on this turn, because both Su and Nebtat need one Heretic to be tributed, and Deathnote cannot be summoned unless there is a monster on his side of the field. So I could not do nothing. But when he summoned the Flame Wheel Fire Dog, he killed himself, because I destroyed his Dimensional Prison and drawed one of my most powerful spells, Heretic Seal of Convocation. It may sound meaningless to only add one Heretic monster from your deck to your hand, but for OTK and for Heretic decks on any purpose, this is really powerful. Watch this. By getting another Su, the most powerful Heretic Dragon, I can do many special summonings this turn, and many tributings, starting by Deathnote and summoning Nebtat. By activating Nebtat, I can tribute one monster on my hand to destroy one monster on his side of the field. And I also got Heretic Seal of Sun Dragon Overlord due to the tribution of Deathnote. Here goes another one for tributing Su, and now I tribute Nebtat for another Su, and get another Sun, and another Su, and whatever dragon. Now I will bring up Adam, which you already saw on the other duel, I think, and we'll bring Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon to the field. and evolve it into Gaia. Now for my most powerful monster. I play Neo-Galaxy Photon Dragon. His effect is that when he is summoned to the field, all other monsters' effects are negated until the end phase, and I can detach one card of Neo-Galaxy Photon Dragon to detach all cards from all XYZ monsters my opponent has on his side of the field. But for activating any of these effects, I have to use Galaxy Photon Dragon as one of his materials, and I did not use, nor I have one on my deck. When I use its effect, if I could use, for each detached monster by the effect, he would gain one additional attack. So that means if he had two XYZ monsters on his side of the field with 2 attachments each, and I use its effect, I would gain 5 attacks that turn with 4,500 attack points. And why do I not have Galaxy Photon Dragon on my deck if it's so powerful? Because if you have him on your hand, he's a level 8 dragon. Even with trade in, if you cannot summon it to the field, he becomes really a pain in the ass on your hand. So I prefer to keep him and Heretic Dragon of Sukef out of my deck, because it's not the idea of my combo. Now I summon back Su, and 4,500 more 2,600 more 2,200 is 90,300 damage points, but I could not manage to attack because the bastard surrendered before. Look, replay ended. But it was a OTK anyway. So that's it for today's video. Tomorrow I'll show you another lesson about zombie decks and how you do not should play Megamorph. And I would really like if you guys could subscribe and like the video, because this helps to publish it, and the more players that watch it can learn more from my videos if you really find this electric, and could improve gameplay around, because the guys around here are not as tough as I wish they could be. You can see from all these he plays, only 3 are lost, all the others are wins. So, and I record all my videos, all my duels, so you can see. Well, that's it for today's video. Sorry for my dry tongue. I really have a tough problem speaking so much for a long time. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please subscribe and like the video, and thanks for watching. See you around.